Hello, hello. Welcome back to Fatal Frame 3. We're just gonna jump right back into it. Oh, you know what? That's right. I knew I was forgetting something. I always forget about my timer. Here we go. Music to my ears, indeed. Hello, Hikiko. How's it going tonight? Alright. We're starting off at the beginning of a new day. Is there anything in my closet? Yo, what's up, Tater? How be? How be? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope things do get better for you. Things are fairly well for me, thanks for asking. Ray, this is Yoshino Takigawa's diary. They asked me to take care of it at the hospital since her family were all killed in the accident. They didn't seem to feel comfortable keeping it around the hospital. Was I right to accept it? Nice. I have not played Saints Row, but like, they look interesting. I've been told that like I would possibly like them. 810. Sunny. I heard it's good for the heart to write in a diary and have someone read it. By doing this, maybe I will stop seeing that terrible dream. I'm sad being all alone. If I can have someone read this in some way, maybe I will connect with them. 811. Cloudy. My family and Naoya died, but being alone is more frightening than even that harsh fact, more than the accident itself. Being the only one living afterwards, waiting endlessly, that was more frightening. Left all alone in the total darkness, a sweltering night but freezing cold. I had a nasty dream. Oh wait, 813. Cloudy. I had a nasty dream. Snow fell on an old abandoned house. I'm all alone and lost, but they might all be in that house. I can meet them. I sense that. If I go in, I can meet them. They're calling to me. But if I go in, I may not be able to return. But if that's what he wants. That's essentially what I've heard is like it's a more lighthearted, like wilder GTA essentially. 818. Cloudy. Bit by bit I go in deeper. I'm cold. It's getting dark. I can hear a song. Nioya's Ni Nioya is in there. Mom, Dad, everyone besides me. All in there. They all left me behind, left me and went in because only I survived. 827. Rain. It's painful. Is the pain the dream? The tattoo spreads. The doctor says he can't see anything. Overseas, they apparently call emotional trauma after an accident like this PTSD, but I can see it. Blank, blank. Rainy. After sleeping several days, I'm only half awake. Gradually, I come not to know whether I'm awake or asleep. The doctor seemed interested when he listened to my story. Maybe he is becoming more sympathetic. But that dream and the pain are mine alone. The pain is spreading. Rainy? Question mark. Not sure. Am I to blame, since I'm the only one who survived? But it's not like I chose to survive. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. What should I do? What? Forgive me. That woman is coming after me. I can see her even when I'm awake. I can't take being touched again. I don't want to see any more. About the photo you gave me. Ooh, another photo to develop. There are marks on her. Do you think they look like tattoos? If I am understanding correctly, this seems to be essentially like person goes through traumatic event and is like left to survive, and so they become quote unquote tormented and now have to like suffer through this dream. Also, there may be connections to like the other two games, considering like my nieces were Mayu and Miyu from the other game, as well as it mentioned my fiance was investigating Mafuyu, and I blank on the sister's name. Yeah, yeah. And so this entity is pretty much preying on people who are dealing with survivor's guilt. And it feels like I keep referencing like Freddy Krueger, where it's like my dreams are being haunted and whatnot. I'm gonna go develop that picture if I can.
Ray, you've been working too hard. You should get some rest.
But I want to go develop the picture. I'll rest later. I don't want to go into my spooky dream yet. It's spooky in there, you know? Oh, I guess I can't do anything right now. Oh well. I guess maybe I will just go to sleep. I do think in reality, my dreams are slowly becoming reality. Do you have anything else to say?
It's raining again.
That's all. I am going to take a peek into. I'm blanking on his name, but the fiance's room before going to sleep. See if there's any ghosty things in here. Nothing ghostly going on in here. Alright. I guess it's off to Nightmare Realm. shiny. The manor is asleep. I don't remember which door that is. I think that might be the... Oh, hi there. You escaped with me last night. I didn't expect to see you in here again. Oh, I see. Gotcha.
It's not enough. We need another sacrifice. Let this priestess never awaken from her dream for all eternity.
Oh, I don't like this camera angle. I feel like I'm being watched. That's right. I'm slowly remembering where I am. I don't think there'll be much upstairs. There will be a ghost upstairs. That I missed. Oh well. Um, actually, is the door I need this way? You're scared? Oh no. This is a spooky game though, so it is fitting. There we go. I see you. Or not. Ooh, this is a film I can develop. That'll be fun. hand coming out the wall. That's always great. That's always fun. We love to see it. What the door came from?
I remember now. I remember this place.
Yes, we have made it back to the beginning of the game. Heels. We love to see it. Okay, that is the door I want. That's right, I was getting chased this way, slash chasing after you. Well, looks like we need to find more keys. I don't like whatever's making this sound. Ah. Shiny. Medicine. It definitely keeps me on my toes. You are a small woman. You could totally climb through that. Yes, it would be narrow. Yes, it would be uncomfortable, but we could totally fit. There's... Where's that behind? Oh! Hi! Where'd you go? You're gonna come out the wall. Yes, you are. Come back out. I'm gonna maybe heal. Tools? Ah. Oh, there's two of them? Let me go! Damn it. Aren't you the one that chased me in my dream and then I couldn't fight back last time? Or were you a different ghosty? Regardless, gotcha. I put him back in the hallway. Yeah, no, not nice. Not nice at all to just come out of the wall like that. I see how it is. How rude. Um, was it? I think it was this way. I want to try that one door again, now that we have a thingy thing. Though I don't know if it'll do anything. I don't remember if this was the right way to that door. Don't think it is, but I also don't know if we've ever... I guess we can't go in there? The door I may be thinking of may be upstairs. Hi there, Ghosty.
Back! Stay away!
I did not get you. That's okay. There we go. Ah, I've made it up here. If I were to walk across the roof. Yes, indeed. I have the big brain. Is there anything the other way? There might be like an item or something, thinking about it. If that's the door. Or is it just gonna dead end me this way? There's a ghosty this way. Okay, there's something over here. Slightly disappointing, but also understandable. Time to enter the door. Very slowly. What are you doing up here? Go back to the wall. Are you upset that I decided to take a walk?
Secret dies with me.
Okay, whatever you say, bud. Shiny. Are you back? Why are you back? You're starting to get a little annoying. You really don't want me figuring out the secret that I had no idea that there was a secret until you mentioned something about a secret.
Secret dies with me.
Gotcha. Uh, Alright. Just to be sure there's nothing else in here. Oh? Okay. There's you. I go up the stairs, go down the stairs, to go up the stairs, to go down the stairs. I might have gone the wrong way. No. I did not go the wrong way. Open sesame.
You!
phone. We'll get to it in a moment. I can save, yes. Yes. I'm coming, I'm coming. Does that mean Miku's not here? Where's Miku? Unless it's Miku that's calling. Hello?
Yes. Kurosawa speaking?
Ray, it's Miku. Good morning. I gathered together all the info I got from the editor about the woman yesterday. I wanted you to see it. It's laying on the desk in my room, so please go take a look at it if you like. I've gotten a little worried about all this. There's one other thing I wanted to check out. I'll be back after I finish.
I understand. Thanks.
Okay, I want to go develop that. The photos. And then we'll take a look at Miku's room. Where's the kitty? Where's Ruri? Ruri! I just realized that. Is she in Miku's room? I feel very unsettled with the lack of Ruri around. Unless she's with Miku. But that wouldn't make much sense. Just like a typical cat. It's only around when they want to be around, never when you actually want them. See, I'm gonna get distracted by finding the cat fairly often, I feel like. I'm a big cat person, an animal person in general. So, yeah, don't mind me. Hello! Keeping you company. Okay. Yeah, those shadows are ghosts. Now we'll go look at what Miku said she found. Oh, I think this is the first time we get to see Miku's room. I can enter doors. I know how doors work. That doll looks a little familiar. A little familiar. Doors are yeah, doors can be difficult. Yoshino Takigawa. The woman in the photograph, name Yoshino Takigawa, 26. She was the only survivor of a plane crash that occurred in August. Following is a comment from a reporter named Ozawa who covered it. When the plane crashed, Miss Takigawa was thrown out of the aircraft and was mostly untouched by the fire. Also, the arbor where she was thrown became a cushion and she was thus miraculously saved. When rescued, her external injuries were mild burns, bruises, and scrapes, and it was determined there is no threat to her life. But as it took 4 days to find her, she was very dehydrated, weak, and distressed, and she seemed to be suffering mentally. During those 4 days, she was surrounded by other victims, her relatives, and her lovers' corpses. Next is what I heard from someone at hospital admissions. After hospitalization, she was extremely frightened of being alone or sleeping. She apparently had frightening dreams and would even hurt herself to stay awake. But over time, the amount of sleep grew longer until she spent most of the day sleeping. At first, it was thought she was sleeping due to the psychological trauma she experienced, but her condition gradually grew worse, and she would sleep for 3 days straight. When she woke, she would complain of hallucinations, saying pain or they were bruises all over my body. As her hallucinations grew worse, she became less responsive to outside stimulants during her waking hours and would sometimes mutter deliriously or sing lullabies. The past several days she hasn't woken, and the rest is as Ray saw. This is also just a hospital rumor, but the staff has a long-standing urban legend amongst themselves about patients like Takigawa, or who they call lost patients. Yeah, that dog is essentially me with doors sometimes. Sometimes doors just don't click, and I have to enter and exit and enter just to re-enter. It happens. Patient disappears. On the night of the 9th, a patient disappeared from a ward in Katsuguri Hospital, and the police are currently searching for her. The missing person is the sole survivor of the August plane crash, Yoshino Takigawa, 26. Miss Takigawa became emotionally unstable after the accident. She was diagnosed with PTSD and hospitalized long term. The hospital's response to her disappearance went no further than, "We are investigating the details. Miss Takigawa lost all her family in the accident, and concerns have been raised about her current whereabouts." That's not... That's not Mafuyu, is it? Alright, we're gonna go see if Miku's downstairs. No. Anything ghosty or spooky going on in the one room? Ah, you're still here. Good night. You get to sleep so peacefully. Alright, we'll take a peek into the 2 rooms, and then I guess it's off to Dreamland.
Ray? Are you having trouble sleeping? It seems like you're having a lot of nightmares lately. Are you alright? What can I do for you?
Miku, I was wondering if you could research this photograph for me. Thanks. Ah, I see.
Understood. I'll let you know if I find anything. It's raining again.
Is that all? Okay. Alright. Off to Dreamland. What spooky shenanigans will happen tonight?
This place is...
Literally picking up our nightmare right where we left off. Oh, good sir. Ah! The ghosties are so much more aggressive in this game. Ouch. Gotcha. Alright. Is it 4 doors? Is this just a dead end? No. There's a ghosty. I'm gonna try to conserve on that. We'll pick up the shiny thing. Yay! More film. And then what's in the other door? That is this way. And then we'll eventually go through that. What's behind door number 2? Ah!
You can't escape.
I will for sure escape. I can escape. We will escape. Yay! More film. There was that door. And there's like this corridor. I see. Folklore. While continuing my research, I stumbled upon the existence of a shrine that is perhaps the origin of the sleeping priestess. The shrine is very small and hidden away within the depths of a mountain. It appeared just as in the drawing. There are normally no worshippers, and according to the stories from the small village nearby, it is a shrine where you could offer your pain. When I call when I called upon the head of the family, she said they allow visitors until the snow melts. They carry out a rite here to protect the sacred area in the mountain. Men are not allowed in the rite, but it seems every few years they invite men in order to continue the bloodline. They call them outsiders. I think that I have heard of a similar custom. The guests who come in winter while the snow falls all hide their face and pull large bundles of wagons. It resembles a funeral procession. The rite carried out on their behalf must be connected to the song of the sleeping priestess. Ooh. Can I take the pill? Yes. Ooh. Where is this shiny thing? Or not shiny thing, but aha. Medicine. Medicine's very important. Hi there. Come on. Ah! Stop hiding in the walls. Gotcha. A tiny door. A tree. That is not the same as the map button. Gotcha. Alright, we're gonna save and field. Is this the way that she went? If this is, I want to wait a moment. I think this is. I have not been in here. Yay! Film. And we have a tiny door. It's locked. I undid the lock. Where does this lead? Ah, that's where that leads. Or leaded. I see. So I couldn't have followed you this way anyways. That means this. gonna go through the one door then again before we go back that way and follow the one ghosty. I believe. What is that sound? Was it this way? It may have been the other way that I wanted to go. This is the... No, this is the right way. Yeah, whatever ghost that is, I don't like the sound of it. Or whatever that is. Yay! More film. Okay, so that loops around. Interesting. So then that leads there. So where does this lead? Okay. And then... That's right, because I think in the dream these doors were locked too, or like the very intro of the game. Oh, I undid the lock. Is this gonna be those big doors and that leads to the tree? No. So we're gonna check out upstairs and then I guess we'll go through those big doors. I almost expect that to also be the proper way. Heals! We will always take the more heals. The more heals, the better. Okay, so I guess we'll go this way. Ah, I see. I remember where we are now with this. We're in the other part of the house. I hear you crying. Medicine. We'll check out upstairs and then depending on what it prompts, we'll backtrack a little bit. And I want to go down that one corridor from the tree section.
Daddy fell. I...
Where did you go?
You killed Daddy.
I did not! Ah!
You killed Daddy.
Oh, hi there. Let go of me, please. Maybe? Thank you. I need to heal soon. I would like to maybe heal after this ghosty. Hi there. Gotcha. Wait, what did I do? Or is that in reference to me saying I didn't kill the person's father? Alright. We're going down the other hallway by the tree. Oh, there's something shiny there. Ooh. Revive stone. You know how we were saying, doors were difficult? Stairs were also difficult. The lullaby. Stairs are the bane of my existence. So I've effectively come this way for nothing. I should have just come down this hallway from the beginning. Ah! What are you? I see why it gave me the revive stone. Ouch. Can I get past you? Can we fight not in a hallway? You know what? You may have been the ghosty that chased me in the dream that I couldn't fight back against. I don't fully remember. Damn it. We'll use one more of medicine and then it comes to it, we'll use the sacred water. Okay, I guess we're using a sacred water. Also, we'll switch back to you. Where did you end up? Come on, pull out the camera. Gotcha.
More blood.
I don't want to do more sacrifices, and I don't want more blood. We will save, though. We will save. We will go back down that hallway as well to see if anything has changed. Otherwise, we will continue heading the way in which we were before. Because maybe I was heading the right way all along. Okay. So that ghost didn't change anything. That's right, I was headed this way. Bellflower. Okay. There's also the door upstairs. Wow, there is a ghost in here now. Or again. I have been seen. I have been noticed. I think we can go through that door now. I am actually surprised there wasn't a ghost, like, as soon as we got out of that. Alright. Um, I do want to just double check over here. At the very least, see if there's any resources. So yeah, because this is like the entrance.
Won't you help me find him?
Is this the one part of the house again? You know what? I think it is. I am piecing together this house slowly but surely. Okay, if that's the case, I know where I am. We can head this way. I'm not gonna chase the crying, it's just a ghost.
Won't you help me find him?
Ah! Good to know. That, that does kind of make me curious about the ghosty and if the ghosty will drop anything. And we'll continue this way. We'll go unlock the one door. What are you? Is it because I didn't come chase you? Are you the same ghosty? You look like a flying ghost child. I maybe should have come and chased you. Oh well. Come on, let me go! Oh, when was the last time I saved? Now I'm questioning that. Come on, let me go. Okay, I do have that backup. I did forget about that. Did I get ya? No, I did not get ya. Come on, let me go. Thinking about it as well. Where did you go? I see. Gotcha. Um, which? L1. Okay. That's why I wasn't doing a do. I kept going out of my camera. No, I need to go this way. And then it was this way? No, it was this way I needed to go. The ghosty had me all sorts of turned around. There should be a safe point out here. So I want to do that before we go back into that hallway. Where that? We'll go ahead and do that. Tiny door. A lot of tiny doors this game. Oh, we have entered a doll room. Or not a doll room, but... essentially. Ooh, bellflower. Another ghosty? Ah, and I have to fight you in here? Where are you coming from? Oh, damn. Did I still get the red? I still got the red. Did I get you?
You're a traitor, too.
What did I do? Am I a traitor because I survived? I'm sorry. I wonder if being impaled hurts? I wonder which is worse, having the stake go in a little bit at a time or having it stab through all at once. I wonder if they die if the stake goes all the way through. I wonder if it matters if they die. I want to impale a real priestess soon. Okay. Why don't I have control of myself? Am I waking up? I guess it's wake up time. I was fully ready to go to the next door. Alright. Let's do some recap on some notes. Or actually, we have some thingy things to do, so we'll develop the film and then do a recap on some notes. No music. No music. Yeah, imagine having a nightmare where that was just sung over and over, and now your roommate starts singing it too? Ah! Yeah, Ray's face was just like, "Oh my god, has the dream not ended? Have I not actually woken up?" I guess we'll go talk to Miku. Hello. Miku, that song. Oh, Ray, good morning. That song? I don't remember exactly where I heard it, but I feel like I've been hearing it in my dreams lately. I don't have any idea what the lyrics mean. Could it be some sort of dialect? Dreams. Are you having strange dreams too, Miku? You know, you did say you lost your family member. Are you being tormented too? For sure. Like, what did I just walk into? What did I... Oh, poor Ray. Marie! No, I can't interact with you right now. Okay, fine. Bye. A note? No, I want to develop the pictures first. The snake bruise. Every time I dream of the house, the snake-like tattoo gets bigger. The stabbing pain is worse every day. If things carry on like this, it will eventually cover my whole body. And then, the dreams, the manor, what do they mean? How can I escape? Disappearances. According to Miku's research, Yoshinu Takigawa was asleep almost all the time just before she disappeared. After the accident, she slept longer and longer hours, and whenever she woke up, she would hum what sounded like a lullaby. Apparently, the medical community is abuzz with rumors of similar occurrences. Hospital patients who disappeared. Is this another of those urban legends? The lullaby. Miku was singing the same lullaby I heard inside the manor. She says she heard the song in her dream too. Has she been having the same dreams? Is she being lured into the house too? Just like Takagawa and me? Okay, we already read that. The manor asleep. Inside the house was a courtyard. It was snowing. There was a line of graves and an even older house looming up behind. The narrow corridor on the other side of the door where I heard the moaning was strung with sacred rope and paper. The walls were covered with human-shaped stains. There was a black stain left behind when Yoshino Takigawa vanished. Did something happen on those walls as well? Inside the house, in a courtyard surrounded by a corridor, was a tree wrapped with sacred rope. Around it stood straw dolls skewered on stakes. Countless dolls in the snow. What could be the significance of this eerie scene? In the small room where I heard the lullaby, red dolls were nailed to the walls. Inside was one of the girls dressed as shrine maidens who tried to impale me in my dream. Who was she, and what was she doing in there? The girl who works as my assistant. The song she was singing was a lullaby I heard inside that manor. Is Miku having the same dreams as me? She lost a relative, someone close. Is that who she sees in her dreams, just like me? You know, I mentioned earlier forgetting Mifuyu's sister's name. Was it Miku? Is this Miku from the first game? I thought she looked very familiar. And I feel like I'm almost putting that together. I've never met him personally, but he was a friend of you. He used to write from time to time. You seems to have known lots of people both professionally and privately. According to the letter, he and you were doing research into urban legends. Maybe the camera obscura was somehow connected with that. I should tell him about the accident. The tattooed woman. The woman who appeared in my dream of the manor, her whole body covered in a blue tattoo. Yoshino and the woman who attacked me in my dream both had the same tattoo, and now the same pattern is spreading across my body ever since she touched me in that dream. The dream, the bruise, the manor, are they all somehow connected to her? I do believe they are. The girl who appeared in my daydream at the deserted house I visited on that photography assignment. In the dream manor, they were in the room where the red dolls were nailed to the wall. Who or what could they be? If the manor I saw that day was the one I dream about, the one I heard about from Miku, does that mean they were carrying out some kind of ceremony there, impaling people? I'm just gonna start calling her Takigawa. Takigawa, the only survivor of a plane crash. She went missing from the hospital and appeared in my dream. She attacked me like someone out of her mind. A tattoo like bruise covered her entire body. And now the same tattoo is spreading across my body. If it carries on like this, then The men who appeared in the black-stained corridor, wearing ragged white robes and tall court hats. Was it their voices I heard through the corridor walls moaning? What was happening to them in there? An old camera etched with the words Camera Obscura. I found a camera like the one I picked up in my dreams in Yu's room. Apparently Kay sent it to him. It's the same one I saw. This old projector was in the house I saw in my dream. The images inside showed girls dressed as shrine maidens. Someone must have been there recording what goes on inside the manor. Okay. We'll continuously come back throughout the game and recheck notes. That may have been something I should have been doing in the other two games. But I also don't remember if they had the files. Oh well. Hey, can you look into these pictures for me? What are the dreams about? I don't really remember too well, but I'm singing the song in the dreams. While I'm singing, I start to feel homesick, like I'm remembering someone important. At the end of the dream, I'm so scared. All I can remember is that I'm very afraid. And that's just the way the dreams are, I guess. But that's just the way dreams are, I guess. Oh, you know what? That's right. I had the letter at the front of the house. Ah, letter from Kay. Dear you, I'm sending you a testimony tape I just found about the urban legend. If I give it to you, I know. Okay. If I give it to you, I know you will take good care of it. I found several other tapes, but as they're quite old, having been dubbed by a gramophone, they're damaged. I'm trying to get them restored now. I'll send them to you when they're done. Ugh. Lately, I've solely been researching folklore legends, folk tales, and folk religion. That was both you and Mifuyu's field, wasn't it? It's an interesting world, but I don't want to get too deep into it. How is Mifuyu's sister? Her name was Miku, right? Okay, yeah, this confirms it. See, I know it was mentioned earlier that my fiance was working with Mifuyu. Yeah, I really am enjoying how, like, the third game is wrapping it all together. Which, like, that totally makes sense for, like, Miku to also be getting tormented if she is being tormented right now. Given, like, what we went through to go save Mifuyu and for him to just be like, nah, I'm gonna choose this ghosty bitch over here. I'm searching everywhere I can, but I still don't know Junsei Takamine's whereabouts. Maybe he was spirited away too. If you've got anything, let me know. Miyu's health is not good, so I put her in the hospital. She only wakes once every 2 days, and then for only a couple hours at a time. I've got to hurry with my research. Okay. Poor Miyu. Or Miyu. She's also, like, struck with this tragedy. Damn. Right. We'll go ahead and check the notes. There was something new there. Written in Kei's letter was the name of Miku's brother, Mifuyu. He was a friend of Kei and Yu who disappeared while on the trail of missing writer Junsei Takamine. People say he was spirited away. I knew Miku had lost a relative, but I thought he had died. She never spoke about her brother. That photo. Is Miku still longing for the brother she lost? Okay. Before we listen to the tape, I want to talk to Miku about getting the research done. Ray, what's the matter? Miku, that person in the picture on your desk. That's my older brother. He's been missing for quite some time. I didn't know. I'm sorry for bringing it up. I was just wondering. Is there no other... I can't ask you to look at my pictures. Okay. That's fine.
In my dream, I saw my mother in that manner. Inside, there was an old shrine. It was cold. Snow was falling. I could hear a song. There were so many people going into the shrine. It was like a funeral procession. I could smell incense burning. Everyone was hiding their faces. My mother was among them. No matter how many times I called her, she kept going further and further. And just before the door shut, It was like I was going to be left all alone. I saw it every day. I went in just a little bit. If I went any further, I wouldn't be able to come back. But I thought I could meet my mother in there.
All right. All right. And before we go back into Dreamland, I am going to take a quick break. So I will be right back. We are back. Onward to Nightmare Land. Thank you, thank you. Am I playing as Miku tonight? I am. Oh no. Oh no.
Dream again. I thought I wasn't going to have it anymore.
I thought I escaped this mansion.
Don't want to see anymore.
The evil dream. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I thought I escaped this mansion once and for all. I feel so bad for Miku. Having to relive this over and over. Honestly, the third game may end up being my favorite. I did not miss Himaru. Not in the slightest. Clearly it missed me. I am not happy to be back. You know, I'm pretty sure I saved, like, right before I hopped in here, but, like... We'll go ahead and resave in the Spooky Mansion. Oh, wait, I don't need to resave. Okay. The infamous mirrors. Hello there. Is this... I don't want to remember anymore. I keep pressing way too fast. Ah, yes, this was the hair room. We'll see if I still remember my way around this mansion. Is this door locked? This looks like one of those stone puzzle locks again. It is. Alright. Oh my god. Hi there. Why can't I escape? I really would like to. I should have stayed more to the right. Ah! I keep pressing all of the old buttons. I feel real lucky with that one. Alright. Hi there. Ah! You know, if I try to escape, I can't escape. I understand. You know what? Come this way. Did I get... Do I need to heal again? Uh-oh. We might see the first death of the game. Yeah, I'm glad I saved in the mansion. Game over. See, should it be the death counter or should it be the game over counter? Considering in this game, death does equate to the game over. Death? Okay. We shall see. Oh, and I have to redo all of this, all of this? Okay, that's not that bad, though. That's right. That way's just gonna be locked anyways. There was a shiny thing on the floor right here? Yes. But we won't go all the way over there considering like there wasn't anything else. So I have to go that way? Do I have to fight the ghosty? The ghosty drops the stone, doesn't he? I want to try to be in like the bigger room, I think. That was way too brief. I should have healed there. I wasn't sure if I could take one more hit. Note to self. Try not to get hit out. Hatchet Sleep has for sure logged in. Ah, Steve, not Sleeve. You know, I was still fully ready to go through the one door up the ladder. I feel like the game so rudely interrupted that. Alright. I also need to remember abilities. I'm gonna try to use slow on that ghosty, I think. I can go through doors. Maybe. Come on. Thank you. We're just gonna try to stay relatively healed, I guess. Oh wait, I don't have slow. Why don't I have? Is it based on character? Okay. I have slow right away. I thought I didn't have slow. Or do I have slow naturally? Okay. So I had just unlocked slow for Ray, which was why I thought I had slow, like, ready. But, no. Gotcha. Something has fallen on the floor. Sacred stone. Ooh, special ability. Slow ghost movement. By pressing the circle button and using the sacred stone. Since the ghosts move more slowly. Okay. I see. So I have literally just unlocked, like, slow for... Interesting. That's interesting that it's an ability for Miku, yet a lens for Ray. Okay, so yeah, very interesting. I gotcha. Oh wait, that's right. I'm not going there. I'm going to the mask. And we'll go ahead and save right here. I don't remember this store being this room. Also, I remember this being like one of my least favorite rooms of the first game. I thought this door led to a bunch of hallway rooms. No, I really want to be let go. Come on, let me go, please. Where did you go? Gotcha. Ah, yes, this puzzle. Not cool. should have undid. Um, there we go. Hi there, Ball. Crimson Diary. Snow is falling. It's a quiet night. This could be the last snow of the 10 years of changing seasons I have watched from this window. As I watch the snow, I get the feeling that something has passed. Finally, I have severed all my attachments. I'll give my body over to the ropes and seal the gates. Kizuna Himuro. And what's behind me? Yeah, the Dream Mansion layout's clearly not the proper layout. Why would you approach the ghosty? It's the worst ghost in the entire game. What? Moderate. No. We'll use the moderate. Do I have any heals? I don't know if I do. Yeah, no. Ouch. I lose track of her for one moment. Oh, okay. See, given you said she was the worst ghost in the game, I feel like it's not done yet. Actually thinking about it, I want to be like more conservative of my shots. Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you meant like battle-wise.
Mafuyu. Mafuyu.
Yeah, she's the most like gruesomely deformed one. Okay. Um... We're trying to leave. We can go outside? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. I'm gonna save again. We'll save here. Miku, you good?
Ray? Are you having trouble sleeping? Ray, this is it.
Here you go, Ray. I thought this might have some connection to that photo of the passageway. Buried mummies. It has been reported that in process of rebuilding Kakaiji Temple, which commenced last month, many mummies have been found in the walls of the hallway. And the walls of the area called the Shadow Hallway in Kukaiji Temple, there were stains in the shape of humans. But when that hallway was restored, someone noticed there was something like the root of a tree coming out of the wall. Digging it out, it turned out to be a mummy. In the other stained areas, many more mummies were found. Quite a commotion was raised. The Kukai Temple insists they are enshrined saints, but certain observers argue that they may have been killed in sacrifice. Thanks, I'll just borrow this for a bit. Might have something to do with that photo of the tomb. Many bones found in ruins. On the 8th, in a survey of an ancient castle ruin in the northern part of the prefecture, a large number of human bones were discovered in the ground. Stacked tombstones were excavated from the center of the castle, an area thought to be the courtyard. Bone after bone was discovered beneath them. All bones are thought to be from the time the castle was built. The burial clothes seem to indicate they were from laborers who built the castle. It is believed they were buried after the castle's completion to protect the plan of the castle or the location of treasure, or perhaps those who built the castle were killed as a sacrifice. I researched that abandoned house we covered. Here, why don't you take a look? Coverage of the abandoned house. Below is a summary of what a newspaper reporter told me about the coverage of the abandoned house. I didn't have time before, so please take this as a reference. 1. History of the manor. They say there were several villages around the manor until the 1900s, but today only the abandoned house remains. Even the landowner does not know when or why it was built. Now only the area around the entrance is left, but originally it was a huge manor, deep and strangely shaped. It seems on old maps a shrine is occasionally drawn in, but now there exists no such trace of it, and not much is known about it. But on the outlying mountains, it seems a myth-like story is told that is connected to the other world. 2. The rumor of the ghost manor may be due to the myth, but since long ago the abandoned house has been called a ghost manor, many people visit it just because of the rumor. The rumor is that you can meet the dead at the manor, and further that the dead you meet will summon you to the other world. The rumor's origins are said to be in census that were held in the shrine there, but that's merely a rumor too. In any case, I think the story of the mountain connected to the other world is the source of the rumor. I really appreciate it.
You can ask me whatever you want, okay? It seems like you're having a lot of nightmares lately. Are you alright? What can I do for you? Understood. I'll let you know if I find anything. It's raining again. It's raining again.
Okay, is that all? So yes, very strange. So I just had a dream in the perspective of Miku, but I wasn't Miku? Interesting. Because Miku was awake. There are feet there. Why are there feet there? Why are the feet gone when I pull it up with the camera? Are there any other ghostly happenings around here? I guess we'll check the bathroom. Kitty! Okay, well, I guess we'll save again and go back to sleep? Am I having to... There.
I shouldn't be able to see her anymore. Mother? Mother? Everyone's alone. I'm alone.
Also, weren't you, like, just in your room? What happens if I go into your room now? Do you not sleep in your room? Huh. Okay. I guess we'll go check out the other person's room. I gotcha. I hope you nap well. You're welcome. Thanks for hopping by as always. I'll probably be ending stream in about an hour, so I probably won't be depending on how long your nap is. But I will be back tomorrow, or I guess at this point later today, essentially Sunday, with more Fatal Frame. So I hope to see you then. Okay, no more spooky shenanigans in here. Alright, we'll check on Miku one more time and then it's off to Sleepland again, I guess. You too. Sounds good. I'm still Miku? Poor Miku. She wanted out of there. Also, was Miku supposed to be asleep on the couch the whole time? And because I needed to, like, give her the photos, she wasn't? And then, like, she teleported where she was supposed to be? Alright, I guess we'll see if we can go the way she didn't want to earlier.
Mafuyu.
I guess we'll go through the other part of the mansion again. You know, the ghostie did indicate Big Brother was this way. Maybe I was supposed to go this way from the beginning.
Over here.
Oh, now we can go this way?
Over here.
Wait a minute. This is no longer Himaru. Interesting. I see that shiny thing on the table. I'd really like to grab it. But, access denied, I guess. Medicine! Can't go that way. I guess we'll go upstairs. Or... yeah, we'll check out upstairs first. Okay. So I guess it's back downstairs we go. Wait. It's this door over here.
Save the two.
Ah, now we've officially woken up. I see. I understand. I left the dreamer early. Was that Miku's dream? But why? Alright. The mound of graves in the courtyard inside the manor. In the ruins of an old castle, the bones of people thought to have worked on the construction were found under a mound. Shrine carpenters were buried alive of sacrifices. Did the same thing happen there too? Miku tells me that the house I went to is famous for being haunted. They say it's a place where people can meet the dead, and that the dead lure people into the other world. The worlds have stayed in my mind. What if you really is there inside that manor, calling out to me? What will I do? Sacred rope was hung along the narrow corridor behind the door where I heard the moaning, and the walls were covered in black, human-shaped stains. There was a similar stain left behind after Takigawa went missing. I read in one of the papers about mummified bodies being discovered behind the same kinds of stain. The house in Miku's dream is different from the one I've been seeing. The corridors hung with rope, the blood altar, the woman torn apart. Miku has a memory of these things. Is the place somehow connected to Miku in her memories of her brother? The girl who works as my assistant. She too wanders the house in her dreams, looking for Mafuyu, her brother. She's always been so cheerful and strong. What happened to her in the past? Is she still wounded by what happened, just like me? The girl who called Miku back when she tried to leave her dream. Your brother's here, she said in a sad, mournful voice. Miku was stunned by what she heard. Oh no, is she starting to sleep more too? Hi, Rory. How are you? Alright, I guess we'll go check on Miku. I don't think I have anything to develop. But we'll double check. Yeah, I thought so. Why did I just stop like that? That was so weird. There you go. Hi there.
Miku?
Ray, I'm sorry. I don't feel so well. I couldn't sleep.
Miku. Oh, right. I don't feel so well today. I didn't sleep so well. Miku, did something happen yesterday? I just had a strange dream. That's all. Please, don't worry about me. By the way, a letter came for you this morning. I left it in the kitchen. Thanks. Get some rest today. And then there's this photo of Kay. Isn't this him? Where did you find this photo? Yesterday, looking through my brother's albums. My brother worked on the same editing team as you for a while. I thought there might be a photo of him left over from those days. I see. Thank you. You have nothing else to say? Okay. A letter from Kay. Dear you, have you listened to the 3 tapes I sent before? I'd like you to listen to them before you read the rest. Maybe you won't believe it, but I've heard the manor. Maybe you won't believe it, but I've heard the manor a sleep dream. First, I thought I was just thinking about the manor too much, but after listening to those tapes and to Mio, I'm displaying the same symptoms. Oh no. In the dream, I'm in a snowy manor. I don't remember it well, but it resembles the house I got the camera obscura from. I get a bad sense from the manor, just like the testimonies. The only difference is I was pursuing Mio in the manor, and Mio wasn't dead. In the urban legends of the manor asleep, if the urban legends of the manor asleep is true, and if I can wake Miu from her dream, maybe I can save her. Even if it makes little sense, I feel I'm getting closer to the truth. I wonder what's gonna happen. Let's see. The camera obscura is a device used to capture the other world made by occultist Kunihiko Azu. From the late 19th century to the early 20th century, he tried to communicate and get proof of this other world. The term occultist refers to people involved in the movement to verify Eastern thought using contemporary Western technology. Kunihiko is a prime example of such an occultist. The camera obscura was one of his quintessential experiments. He modified the at the time still rare camera by adding a special lens and film. It was supposed to capture unbelievable things, normally invisible to the naked eye, like a so-called different phase interval and spirits and ghosts. They are very rare nowadays, but apparently these cameras are still traded among curio dealers. Most have been broken, and we have lost the chance to see the other world as well as Aso's achievement for eternity. The device shown here was left by Kunihiko. He used it to substantiate the existence of and communicate with the spirit world. He was a brilliant scientist and philosopher, and by appropriating Western culture in the late 19th and 20th centuries, he combined new technology with his theory of the spirit world to prove its existence. It is said a few of his devices were able to capture an unbelievable existence from the spirit world, but posthumously, from that singular beginning, his devices became a fashion item among dilettantes and were scattered about the country. One such device is this projector. Having completed the experimental stage of the camera obscura, a camera that photographs the other world, see above, he created a screen upon which to project the special images captured on the film. The records say that images were projected that could not be seen when they were photographed. Dear you, I got a tape on the manner of sleep urban legend from a source at the hospital. A psychiatrist has recorded the medical condition of a patient. There is a lot of background noise as it was originally recorded on a gramophone, but the content is great. It's not quite anthropology, but I think you'll be interested too. It's a lot to ask, but I'd like you to find out about legends or cases of missing people similar to this one. Okay. All right. We'll check on Miku.
It seems like you're having a lot of nightmares lately. Are you alright? It's raining again.
Okay.
In my dream, I saw my mother in that manner. Inside, there was an old shrine. It was cold. Snow was falling. I could hear a song. There were so many people going into the shrine. It was like a funeral procession. I could smell incense burning. Everyone was hiding their faces. My mother was among them. No matter how many times I called her, she kept going further and further. before the door shut. It was like I was going to be left all alone. I saw it every day. I went in just a little bit. If I went any further, I wouldn't be able to come back. But I thought I could meet my mother in there. Yes, that dream. I dreamt of the manor. Yes. Yes, my name is Sarazawa. It's the same manor. It's a big and quiet manor. It was a very cold night. It was snowing, and then the roof collapsed, and the snow started coming in. A song? It sounds like some sort of a nursemaid song. The child kept stabbing at the doll. When I came to, it always hurt. There was always pain. Here, can't you see it? Look, it's right here. It's true. It kept spreading.
Huh? How many times do I have to explain it? It was a manor, and it was snowing. There was blood. Lots of people lay collapsed all over. In the hallway, in the room, everywhere. Yes, it was a man in white clothes, but he had no face. There was a hatchet and blood on the walls. I always ran as hard as I could. So far. Lots of hands came out of the walls. But when I came to, somehow I was the one chasing the man. That's right. That woman. Yesterday she touched me. It was painfully cold. Even when I woke up, my body was like ice. This tattoo.
All right. We are going to go ahead and save. And I do think this is a good stopping point for tonight. We've made some good progress. We have found out that we are playing as multiple characters. Miku, poor Miku. And as I mentioned earlier, we will be back tomorrow with some more Fatal Frame. For anyone that is still watching, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.